All right.
Well,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. And I'm thrilled to be back with my friend Val Bradshaw, Illumination Portal. We tried as well last week to get together, and my procedure sort of was shitty, so I didn't get to come. so we decided to schedule it for now, and I'm glad we did because we have some new things to talk about.
yeah,
Val,
you needed time to heal. That's okay.
I did.
I love being with you and everyone here. Hello, everybody.
I love being with you as well. It's I've had a really good day. I was with Linda De Gonzalez earlier, then Annie Bear, and now you. And it's like, wow, I had the Golden Girls, and now we're moving on here, you know. So anyway, hi everybody: Amanda, Leah, Edward, Brina, Annie, Tiffany, Linda Gibson, Hebert. And we have Kim here and TW, Karen Robinson, Maureen, Gemma Lee. Yeah, you can ask. I'll just click you up, Gemma, if you want to. That's fine. CJ, Robin, Play, Love, Remember. And
Annie Bear.
Yeah, I think I got you all. If I didn't, oh, here's Jules. Yes, Jules Cooper. Well, welcome,
Annie
everybody.
Bear.
Yeah. So yeah, you can put in if you want to have. We'll do some readings in a little while.
Sure.
But Val is like one of our astrologer perfect persons to list to ask questions of, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the eclipse that's coming up, and maybe there will be some kind of the bubble will burst or the balloon will burst. I don't know. And so it's something to think about. And we'll go into that. Hello, M. Steve. All right. Thanks, everybody. So Val, I'm going to let you go and see where you go with it.
Goodness, where am I going?
Where do you start? Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of the culmination. We've been building up to this month since the beginning of the year. We had a new moon in Pisces in the beginning of the year. Now this is a full moon lunar Pisces eclipse. It's a blood moon, full blood moon. It's going to be in 85% of the world will be able to see it. And it'll be an hour and a half in duration. So this is very long.
Wow, and it is pretty long. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's it doing? You know, Pisces is our spirit part of us, the dreamy part of us, the imagination, but it's also illusion, delusion, confusion on the low side. So when I see an eclipse, it's bringing in all of the planets just keep moving around, but it helps us evolve, right? It's not going to bring in, disaster. Some eclipses do, yes, but this one is in trine with Jupiter, which is a good aspect. So Jupiter is like benevolent in Cancer, and it's given us its home, right? It wants safety and security. And that Pisces without any direction is just kind of out there floating around. Well, he has direction with Jupiter there, so we get that. Okay, so what will make you feel safe and secure? What will all of that other stuff, illusion, delusion, confusion, has got to be exposed, right, for us to feel safe and secure, individually and collectively. So and eclipses go from like a couple months before to about 3 to 6 months after, and what I'm saying is these things don't happen immediately. Could though, it really could,
Yeah,
so. And Pisces is the the spirit part of us. We all have Pisces in our chart somewhere. We're all signs. We all have Virgo in our chart. Now, I bring in Virgo because the second eclipse on the 21st is a partial solar eclipse in Virgo, but it's at 29 degrees. That's important because we just had a new moon on August 23rd at 0 degrees Virgo. So that's back to back Virgo new moons. Not, it's very rare. Okay, so we
Okay.
have 0, we already went through, which is kind of opening the door, right? This Pisces eclipse is 15, it's right in the middle. So
Oh.
these world points 0, 15, 29. So there's a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? And it's helping us clear the air to become our highest self. Really, our higher self is what's helping us ascend. The more we integrate the highest part of us, the frequency, 'cause everything's frequency. So it and we do the healing, we do the dark nights of soul, we unravel, we untake, we've been doing this our entire lives. And you raise in frequency, you start to become more buoyant, and that's where we're at. I mean, especially in our community. I mean, we are a
Mhm.
higher consciousness community, and this is really our a good. It's a powerful moon for us. It's a powerful moon for humanity, for the collective, because it is going to expose. One thing about Virgo, and don't forget we have those two bookends. Virgo wants order, wants the truth, wants to. How do we do that? We need details, right? Pisces could care less about the details. They just want
Mhm.
to, be in their imagination. Well, this is actually the remedy for this. And dream big as you can. Dream the world you want to see, the world we all want to live in, for yourself, for the collective. You This is kind of our 2 week period to just allow our our higher self to show us what is on the other side of this suppression, because this isn't,
Mhm.
we're not stuck
Mhm.
here. It may
Right.
feel like it, and it's been a while, but we're about to pop out of that. Um, and this month, I believe, is going to be. It's been. I think it's already been happening, but we're all going to know more details about what is going on behind the scenes, and it's going to be exposed. I mean, that's what this does. Eclipses bring things up to remove them. Eclipses remove stuff. So to me, that's where we're at. And just let me make sure. And we also have Mercury in Virgo. This is important too, because that Mercury wants to figure it out, wants to plan, wants to see how it's all going to come in. Well, if I hear this, they're logical. Virgos are very logical. They're the earth angels, but this is also about healing. Virgos are the healers of the chart. And from that 0 to that 29, if there's anything that is afflicting you, bothering you, or you have some sort of health issue, mental health issue, emotional, this is the time to really say, okay, I want to release this. This isn't about, eclipses aren't about calling in things. That'll be next month. This month is about releasing what no longer serves you, and so you can live your highest best life. That
Wow. I can think of a few things I'd like to release. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Me too.
I think we all can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I'm already working on something, and it's a
good.
good. This is
Yeah.
Virgo rules the digestive system and the nervous system. Okay, so
Wow.
when your digestive system is off, your nerves are usually like you're amped up, right?
Yes.
Uh, so so this is a really good time to do a cleanse. I'm going to do like a cleanse detox type of thing
Mhm.
for a couple of days. You just do a water cleanse. Well, this is my theory. This is what I'm going to do with my body. I'm going to do like a 2 to 3 day fast with just water and lemon and like sea salt, and then slowly, because that resets your internal, in
Yes.
resets you. It resets your body, your physiological body, and your gut. Now, our gut is important because Pisces is about our psychic and intuitive abilities. Well, your gut's a big player in that. You
Yeah.
get a gut instinct. I mean, it's the truth, right? So
That's
it's
very
pretty
true.
cool. Yeah, it's
That's
pretty cool
very
month.
true. Yeah. And, I never realized this, but when you go in to have a procedure like I did last week, colonoscopy, I mean, I only have to go once every X amount of years. So it's not one, but I already have stomach issues. So,
Yeah,
and I didn't realize that it just basically takes all of the gut biomes or whatever it
mhm,
is that's in there and it strips you. So you have to
yes,
rebuild that. So probiotics can help, but you
yes,
have to give yourself time as well. And when you have stomach issues to begin with, so next time I'm taking like 4 days off. I'm just
yes.
going to write plan when it comes around again. But yeah.
And I mean, you can't make this up. There, Allie
No.
had the procedure a week ago. Okay, and we're in that Virgo moon, new moon to new moon.
Mhm.
That's exactly what it is.
That
Those
you're
types
supposed
of
to do.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or change your eating habits, or if you
Right.
have an addiction that you need to get a hold of, we all have something. It's hard not to be in a different state of mind with everything going on out there. I'm just saying, if it's out of control, take control if you
Hmm.
can.
Yeah.
um
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't have one either, Tiffany. And that may be half the problem I have because my gallbladder was taken out too. It's like they took
oh
all the
oh
little things out. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they tried to do that to me one time in Arizona. I had a gallstone coming through, and
yeah,
I honestly thought I was having a heart attack. It was so painful. So I go
it
to the
is
emergency
painful.
room, and they're like, "Oh, we're going to take out your gallbladder." I said, "Oh no, we're not. Not
Well, in
today."
my case, they said, we're in here, so we're going to take it out. And they just made that
Oh
decision.
man,
Yeah.
yeah,
But,
no,
you can't eat fried food really after that or you suffer. So
huh, yeah,
I just
yeah,
gotten used to things, I guess. But yeah.
yeah.
But you're right. That's fascinating because I was
Oh,
told I had to wait until next year in order to do it
yeah,
because I had to wait the full 10 years. And I had the doctor come in and say, well, I've talked to her and I wanted to have it now. So I had to go through that procedure. But it's fascinating that I felt it was important to have it done before school started. And so, I must have had that intuitive thing in my
yeah,
mind going, well, I got to take care of this before this big dumping
yeah.
session. Yeah.
Yeah, your higher self wanted to reset. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. It's
absolutely.
fun.
And it's like we just get those nudges to do something,
Yeah.
and it's coming from, well,
Mhm.
you just keep getting it in your head, and then you realize. I think a lot of us here realize when we
Mhm.
get those nudges that it's,
Yeah.
our team talking to us, and that's
Yeah.
important. I mean,
It is.
I
Yeah.
think that's going to really help you,
Yeah.
go
I agree.
through. I mean,
Yeah.
we all have something. Like Maureen was saying, she's had IBS issues since Sunday.
Oh, yeah. I
I'm
don't,
so
yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand that completely. You can't go anywhere when that happens.
Mhm,
It's like you
mhm.
can't be 5 feet away from where you're supposed to be. But anyway, enough of the shitty conversation. Let's go into something else. Val, you say that in 2 weeks after this lunar eclipse, there will be a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
And so tell them what's coming with that one, if you
Well,
wouldn't mind.
that's the Virgo one with 29 degrees. That's the one we're gonna have our ducks in a row, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have an idea. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be perfect plan, but you're gonna have a plan. You're gonna have something you're doing to um, definitely bring that safety and security in, but use
Mm.
your imagination. Do that,
Mhm.
whatever it is that Virgo is known to clean. A lot of us might be on cleaning binges where we're really like doing a deep fall
Yeah.
clean,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
baking and cooking. I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah.
that brings you comfort. Virgo's looking for the comfort. That's why
That's the main word. It's
yeah,
comfort. That's right.
yes.
Yeah.
They want to get comfort. That's why they like to clean. They like to help people. Virgos, I mean, they really are the earth angels. And it's
Mhm.
an earth sign. So you got to look at it like this. Pisces is spirit, is our spirit, higher self. Virgo is our physical body. Now, this is kind of what, with that 0, 15, 29, we're merging into balance because the very next day after that eclipse, we're going to go into the fall equinox, and that's Libra. Libra wants
Right.
balance and justice and harmony. So that we'll start working on that part of the plan, right? That we've come up
Mhm.
with for ourselves. And we're going to see it play out throughout the world. You know, there's all kinds of different
Yeah.
instances where we're going to see this play out, things being cleaned out, things being closed down, things,
Yeah.
um, and ultimately, even if it, like I said, even if it looks bad, if
Mhm.
it's designed by spirit and it comes back better, if that makes sense.
And
Because
yeah,
that
oh, it
Pisces,
really does make sense because we when we're going through something, we only can see the bad things that are in it if it's if it's perceived that way. But afterwards we look back and go, "Oh, I know now why I had to go through that so I could have this." And
yeah,
so I
yeah,
like that reminder. That's good,
yeah.
Val. Yeah.
And
That's
it's just gonna, and then we got October, November, December. This last part of this year, this is probably the toughest year, even tougher, I'd say, than COVID. I don't know. It's
it's
close,
very,
they're
very
close.
close. It's very,
Yeah.
very close. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and by the time we get into February, we're going to have that new. There's an aspect going on with Neptune and Saturn where it's on the world point 0 degree Aries. That is bringing in our new reality, higher consciousness reality. The South Node, I'm sorry, the North Node is
Mhm.
in Pisces. So that's in play for this eclipse because it's a Pisces new moon. We have the North Node is conjunct, the North Node in Pisces is the collective way forward.
Mhm.
Okay. Pisces is all about spirit. It's all about higher consciousness. It's all, but
Mhm.
like I said, Pisces is untethered, but he's not because of the Virgo on the other ends bringing it into Earth, and that Jupiter in Cancer saying, how do we get safety and security for everyone? That's
Oh,
like the
about
biggest
time.
healing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a healing thing with Jupiter because Jupiter expands everything, but it's in the house of Cancer, and Cancer is about the home and about
Yes.
our loved ones and our children and our pets and compassionate and caring. Um,
Wow.
so I feel that that's going to set us up for the rest of the year. I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy rest of the
Right.
year, but it's got to clear out a lot of things. This is what that eclipse does for the 3 to 6 months after. It clears out all the crap. Bless you. And then we
Mhm.
get eclipses again in March, and it's
Uh-huh.
it's like this. Spirit has shown me. I was like, why can't we just turn the frequency up? I was all upset one day. Just turn it up so everybody can just get there. Let's get over this already.
Really.
They're like,
Yeah.
it
Turn
would
up
kill
turn up the heat.
everybody. Yeah, you gotta go slow. You gotta go at pace it. Pace it
Yeah.
at a time. And that's kind of what eclipses. Well, it is exactly what eclipses do. It paces our growth. But we're always growing. We're always
Sure.
evolving, even though it looks the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
For a lot of us, we are looking around. Oh, and let me talk about that. Pluto.
Okay.
Pluto's in Aquarius, and Pluto went into South declination. Okay, I know this is, it means out of bounds. It's out of its regular um, degrees from the sun.
Okay.
So the last time Pluto was in Aquarius in a South declination was during the American and French Civil Wars, where the people took their power back. Now, it also goes into North Declination, and the last time that happened was 1953, 1938 to 1953, where dictators and tyrants and suppression were taken over. And it's very difficult when it's in the North Declination, but we are
Mm.
in the South Declination right now, and it's going to happen every fall until 2035. So
Oh,
just know that we are working our way out of the density and the depths of despair and control and, the domination. All that stuff is going to go. It really is. And we're headed into a higher consciousness reality, and there's the astrology shows it everywhere. And then I hear new things like this Pluto declination thing, and
yeah,
it gives me more hope. You know,
sure. Yeah,
it gives
that's
us all
that's
hope.
good to know that, it's if we had known all this was actually, if we plotted this out maybe 5 years ago, we probably wouldn't have cared if we made it through COVID or not,
Mm-mm.
because
Yeah,
this has been a very difficult time for us all.
it it
And
is.
but I am seeing some very interesting things between my trip and between my classes. I today we had some introductions on my online class, and there were a whole group of people on there, which blew my mind, because they were all in their 30s, early 40s, going back to school and wanting to change their what they wanted to do, or they've always wanted to go to school and they figured it was time for them. I've not seen that for a very long time, that many
Mm,
people that were older. And I don't think you're ever too old to go just to college or learn things. I mean, it's just, that's what we need to do. But the
yeah,
other thing was, when I was traveling, I went through many a red state. I really, really did. And
yeah,
I spent some time in those states, and not seeing what I expected to see with regard to hats and bumper stickers and flags on the back of trucks and all that. I'm not seeing that. I'm not. I didn't see
yeah.
it. Now, I wasn't everywhere there, of
Right.
course, but I thought I should have been. I should have seen that somewhere, and I did two places. Once I saw it in Tennessee. I saw the Trump Superstore. Buy anything with Trump's name on it. And the other was somebody named their
Mm.
hotel the Trump Inn, and that was
Where
the
was
two.
this? Where was that?
That was in Missouri,
Okay.
Missouri, and they also had the Second Amendment gun shop there. So, yeah, it's just fascinating, because I sit here, when I was sitting here, and I was thinking about, oh, I don't know if I'm feel safe going out there and doing what I need to do or whatever. I didn't feel unsafe. Of course, I was with Keith, but we're two older
Yeah,
folks. We're
yeah,
not spring chickens. So I
yeah,
felt fairly safe wherever we were, which surprised me, actually. Yeah.
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 And it. I don't like to leave the house too much. I don't like,
Mhm.
and I was
Mhm.
thinking about that. How is it out there? Because online you see a lot of craziness, and people support extra, seems overly
Yeah.
supportive, but
Yeah.
really there isn't that much support for this regime at all.
No,
You
as
know,
a matter of fact, there are people booing at town halls. There are people that are really pissed about this
yeah,
Epstein thing. And yeah,
they
so I
lie.
have to say that those girls that stood up yesterday were amazing. I know a lot of people that have had issues were triggered by some of the things that were said, but the fact that they did that, really, I admired them so much
Yeah,
for their strength and their
I
courage to do
couldn't
so.
believe MTG. I was like, oh, I hope she sticks with it. I mean,
Well, the thing with her is, I thought this is great, and then later I heard she's up for reelection.
mm,
So it depends. It
yeah.
depends. It's hard to
I,
trust her. Yeah,
It is. It's hard to trust any of them. You want to believe that they're going to do the right thing,
right.
the higher consciousness, right thing by the heart. And
Mhm.
it's always a scam for money or for something. Hi, red
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah. I do know that there are parts of the South that are progressive,
Yeah,
just like everywhere. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And so it's nothing against the South. It's just
No.
that, we think that it's because of this, and it isn't always
Mm.
because. But yeah,
I think people are really seeing what's occurring,
yeah,
and
I agree.
and I mean, we were all excited the other day when he wasn't seen for a week. I was very excited. I didn't feel him either. I couldn't feel him. I couldn't
Oh, you couldn't?
get it.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
and then even when I do feel into him now, he's usually high, pretty high, but he's heavily drugged right now. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
that's what I feel anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and let me say this: if anyone wants a reading, please, you don't have to get it from me. But if it was up to me, I'm giving you advice. This would be
Mhm.
an excellent time to get a reading, astrology reading,
Personal reading
and
and an astrology reading. That's
yeah,
right. It is a
or
good time to do it.
it
It is.
is
Yeah.
powerful. This
Yeah.
is this is to this time period is to help us align because that's what spirit's been doing. We
Yeah.
for the last since 2012. We'll just go back to that. We have been
Mhm.
we're being aligned onto our authentic path, our way forward. Um, Most of us here are holding energy higher frequency for where we're at
Yeah.
in our areas, and
True.
everyone around us benefits. We benefit from each other. We're all connected frequency
Absolutely.
wise. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
All
it's
right.
I don't know who said Annie Bear was saying, yeah, my readings are $75 if anyone is interested.
Okay.
Just
There you go.
email
And
me.
that's a lot of work, what she does with astrology. It takes a while. So,
Yeah, it's like a 2 hour, hour and a
mhm.
half, 2 hour
Yeah.
reading, and I record it,
Yeah.
and you can ask as many questions as you want because your spirit team's there,
There you go.
and yeah, it's
So,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
it is a good time. It's a good time for that.
Hi,
Um,
Mandy Carol. Oh, she emailed me. Thank
all
you.
right. There you go. That's
Oh, yeah, I
fabulous.
know. Red
Yeah.
Dragon. She's got a
Yeah.
reading. A lot of people. I
Yeah.
love doing them too. It's
Oh,
just
that's
like
awesome.
makes my day just to see how everything's
Uh,
clicking in place for other people.
Absolutely. So we've got about 10 people that asked for readings, and we've got about a half hour or so. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. If we have time for any more, I can let you know, but this may probably take us up to the top of the hour. But Edward Kenneth is sort of asking for a question for the collective. So you want to
Sure.
at least want to hang around for that. But we'll start with Gemma Lee. And will I receive invitations to interview soon next week from companies that I applied to recently? Yeah. Oh, I get it, Phyllis. No, I totally get it. It's fine. Linda, it is
There we go. I
Val.
put it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did put it in there, but she
Yeah.
can't see it if she's not on your channel. So
Oh, am I
yeah.
on yours or am I on yours or mine? Oh my gosh, and I don't even know. I'm on yours, but I'll put
Well,
it
you and I
behind.
can see them, but the others can't that
Oh,
aren't on your
if I
channel. So anyway, isn't it is it
love
Love
you,
ICU?
love UCU 11 at gmail.com. Let's see.
Let
I
me
put
see.
it.
I'm putting it
No,
in.
no. Okay.
Love UCU11 at gmail.com. All right.
Yeah. Thank you. I
All
appreciate that, Linda. And I appreciate you, Mandy Carol.
right.
That's
That's awesome. I'm trying to put it into my all right. There it is. It's on both streams. If you're on Val's stream, you can see it, and if you are on mine, the only thing is values smaller. I put that in capitals. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. So
it's not, but it's okay. I think it
it
goes
is
through
okay. All
anyway.
right. All
Yeah.
right. Sir. Yeah. All right.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Mhm. Let's see about these interviews,
Mm,
whether or not you'll
mm.
get them.
Okay, Gemma. Well, I receive invitations to interview soon next week from companies. And yes, I got it. Let's see. I already got it. Yes. I got a couple of cards. I got a Virgo deck. Well, that gives us the actual details, and I got a Dreamy deck. So we're gonna
There-
get a couple
Cool.
for
Cool.
Pisces.
Yeah.
All right,
I have
Gemma.
the bull. I have the bull here, Gemma.
Yeah.
Are you stubborn about something? Is there something that you may like? Would you be stubborn? Let's say you had to have $15 an hour. I am not taking any less than that. Um, and if that's your conviction, then you should do what you want to do. But I'm
That's
getting that for hello, Judith Anderson. It's wonderful to see you. I feel as though um, you may. Did I read for you yesterday about this? Because I'm getting the fangs, and I believe that you got the fangs when I read for you. Maybe it wasn't you, but I'm
mm,
feeling like you don't want to get into a job that's energy sucking or emotionally draining or has
mm-mm,
people create drama. So there's an admonition for that. And they
mm-hmm,
also say don't be in too stressful a situation. It isn't that you have a concern of a particular piece of your health for entertainment purposes only, but you don't want to have a situation come up where it endangers your health or it stresses you out too much. So
mm.
that's what I get for you.
That makes really good sense because I got growth is a journey. Trust each step.
Mm-hmm,
Okay, so to me, that's a yes card. Then I got freedom. Freedom comes in from inner liberation. So,
mm-hmm.
and let me say this: if anyone is being a lot like anything being offered to anyone, if it's not resonating fully with your heart, don't do it. That
Yeah.
will just set you back. And this is like with the planets, like really there's nothing in this world to be unhappy about, going to
Mm-hmm,
work 40 hours a week and being miserable. But then I
mm-hmm.
got the Six of Wands. So public recognition, victory, progress, self-confidence. So that's a yes for definitely for you're going to get a call. um, This
Mm.
one says rose gold cosmic pool, bathe in cosmic love, soak up wisdom. You see how they're this kind of like meditate on it. Really put in the details of what you prefer,
Mm-hmm.
and don't settle. I think Ali already said that. Don't settle for anything less because it will. It will affect your health, mental or
Yeah.
physical or emotional health.
Yeah. Um, what
And
happened to my son? He was out of work. He had been laid off and they changed everything at his work. So he finally
mm,
finds a job after 4 months. And they tell him after 2 months, oh, we're going to be shifting everything around and doing different things. We may have to have you come in or this time or da da da. It's like a bait and switch. And
mm,
he wasn't expecting some of the things. He said it's not him personally. They're doing it to everybody. But
mm-hmm.
it still isn't, it's like you start this way. Yeah.
And a lot of these corporations and companies think they can get away with that because we got ding dong up in the you, taking away rights and freedoms,
That's
and
right.
and
That's
they're
right.
gonna find out real soon that people are we're not putting
People
up
are
with it.
not happy.
He,
Yeah,
he has
you're right.
lost pretty much every court order against him. Everybody that's any executive order he's sent in.
Yeah,
I think he's only won two out of hundreds.
right. Well,
The court.
nobody is supposed to be using those executive orders for that reason.
No,
So,
he's
yeah,
insane. He's
they're
a ding.
illegal. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he is. Yeah.
really
Anyway,
is.
best of luck, Gemma. Best
Yes.
of luck.
Let us
That's my,
know.
that's my husband's granddaughter's name is Gemma. So,
Ah, I
yeah,
love that
very
name.
nice. All right.
Beautiful.
Tiffany Tisdale, yes, from your guides. All right. Yeah, let's see what we got for you.
Tiffany Tisdale. I like that. TT.
TT.
Oh, very nice. It's, yeah, this is where we make our dreams into reality. It's really what we're doing. Pisces into Virgo. You're making
Mm.
your dreams into reality.
Come to reality.
Mhm.
So, Tiffany, are you making a plan at all to travel somewhere?
Mhm.
I've got the traveling card, and the card is, as the first card, it could be something you may be considering or something you may not have even been thinking of. That happened to me with my summer when I took off for the month that I left. I didn't have a plan to do that until 2 weeks before I did it. I mean, I just didn't know I was going to do. If you said you're going on a trip, I'd say, yeah, right, to the store, you know. So you
Mhm.
never really know. But the second card says that if you are traveling, please be aware of your surroundings. Please be aware, make sure you lock your car. Please make sure you don't lock your keys in the car, anything like that
Mm.
you might want to think about. And the last thing that I get is change is coming.
Mm.
So I love that. Maybe the traveling is a change that you're making, or maybe it will bring you to a new destination that may change your life. You never know. So something to think about.
Yeah, I got a lot to do with self love, Tiffany. Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. So,
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this could be, romantic love, but I'm really feeling it's inner love.
Hmm.
I got awareness, maintain awareness, be present in every moment. This is what Ali is talking about, and embrace change and welcome new possibilities.
Oh, yeah.
It is all about allowing yourself. I don't think, a lot of us didn't do this for years, allow ourselves to enjoy
Yeah,
our lives, our passions, the details of our lives. This is important with that Virgo, with the
it
details.
is. Yeah.
You can enter the magic. It says, live in the now, seize the moment. And
Uh,
this goes for everybody. Isn't that
yeah,
beautiful?
it
I
is. It's lovely.
mean,
Yep.
again, go into your mind, meditate, daydream, however, mindful meditation. I know a lot
Yep.
of people have a hard time with meditation, but there's,
Yep.
you know,
There's different ways you can do it. You can
yeah,
do a walk through a guided meditation where
mhm.
somebody else talks, and
I
you can
love
go for a
that.
walk in the woods. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do anything. Yeah. Oh, you're
yeah,
ready for a change. Well, good luck, sweetheart. I'm glad to know.
yeah.
Yes.
It,
All
that is
right.
good, Tiffany.
So Edward's asking us,
Oh,
what do the
new
stars
person.
have in store for the collective this month? Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. I really just see everybody going for it, going in their hearts and going for their dreams. I really do.
Huh?
That is my wish for everybody.
Mm, absolutely. Oh,
Oh my
mhm.
goodness. And the card I got just went with it. That's too cool.
Oh,
I
cool.
want it.
So, first card I get for everybody is to make a commitment. Make
Mm,
a commitment to allow yourself to recover. And
mm,
if that means you need to steal yourself away, if
yes.
that means you need to go away somewhere, sit by the ocean or sit in the mountains, whatever it is, but work on your own self recovery and your own self care, because we can't be there for other people unless we have taken care of ourselves.
That's
And
right.
the last card is try not to hold too much expectation in how things are supposed to work,
I love
because
that, Alan.
yeah,
Yes.
because usually they don't work the way you think they'll
Mm-mm.
work, but be open to it
Yes.
working.
Open to change. I love that, Allie. Yeah. It's
Sure.
important
It
that
is.
we allow, just be and let it flow to you. The minute you just release and surrender, it flows to you. All of that information. All right, so I got a couple of things. I got bravery was the first card. Face the unknown with bravery, trust your steps. Okay, and it does take bravery to go through transformation.
It
Right,
does.
here we are.
Hmm.
Transformation is the soul's evolution, and that's Pisces. Pisces want that soul's evolution, and
Uh-huh.
it does takes courage. And then I got rebirth. Every end is a new beginning, so
Oh,
remember that. Yeah, If something's falling away, it's okay. Things are going to fall away. Change is constant, right? But you get to
Yep.
fill in what you prefer to come in. And I know a lot of times we don't want what's leaving, um,
Hmm.
but we can bless it and work through it with your spirit team. But then I got pool of Christ light. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. That was the first one I pulled. So it's
Hmm.
all about loving ourselves and following our heart and our guidance. And see, that's a full moon.
Yep.
Um, and that's what's coming up on Sunday. But I'm seeing, this is going out. Full moons are also for releasing. And if we look
Yep.
at that, that does look like the sun, but it could be a blood moon too here.
Yep. True.
Um,
Wow.
and I think, did I'm going to pull one of these. I don't know. Okay, there we go. There it is. Ah, 10 of Cups. And
Oh,
that's a
oh,
happy life. You
that's a
know,
happy life. Mm.
divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true. But this is all uh, it's available to all of us as we
Right.
follow our hearts.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Life is going to open up really nice next year. It's just like you
Yeah.
get that dream,
Yeah.
that big dream of yours online. We all
And
have one. We all have something.
we do. We do. Thank you, Edward, for
Thank
asking for
you.
that reading. Yeah, that was wonderful. So, TW, do you see a new man in your life? Ooh, in your life, TW.
Let's see. New man, TW.
Mm.
Well, hmm. I love when the cards just talk.
I know it. I know it.
Oh, goodness.
Well, 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 here. Oh, all right. So, you are having some barriers or some blocks in this sort of hope that you will find this person, but I think the barriers and the blocks may change. You've been locked out right now, but look, you are going to step up to your personal power and your strength and courage. I don't know if you'll meet a Leo. Could be a
Yeah.
Leo. Yeah, could be. Or maybe you're the Leo, or maybe it's just showing that you are going to step into something and you have to take the courage to, let's say, go with it. Somebody asks you out or whatever, do you want to go? That kind of thing. And they have a lot of money. Now that's nice. Yeah, now that's nice.
That is nice.
I have here, there's enough to save something for later. Let's put it that way.
Oh, that is so cool. Hey, Powerball's at 1.5 billion. That's
There you
on
go.
Saturday.
Yeah. Doesn't cost that much to try. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. All right, so the first card I got for you is TW. TW is love. Now, this is two birds on a branch. Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. Now, again, and then I got embrace change, and I kept shuffling, and it's embrace change and welcome new possibilities. I think that is definitely a possibility. Then I kept
Mhm.
shuffling these, and I got this again, Six of
Oh, look
Wands.
at that. Look at that. That's
So
awesome.
that's a good,
Yeah.
I'm getting fill in the details.
Mhm.
Release what isn't working for you that you don't want to bring into a relationship, or e- e- express what you do not want in a partner, especially
Mhm.
during the eclipse season. As you have that on one page, let's say, put your details of that person on another page as best as you can. I know it's not,
Right. Right.
but that's what they always show me. And then I got, which one was it? Your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. So know that you have that ability to call in what it is. We all do. Call in
Mhm.
what it is that you prefer to experience. whether it's experiences, people, things, we have those abilities. Let us know what happens there.
Yeah. So here's a little tidbit that I found fascinating, but made sense at the same time. Sometimes when I'm grading or when I'm just hanging out, coloring, whatever I'm doing, I just put something on TV and I listen to it as I'm doing it. And so
Mhm.
I've been listening to Love is Blind UK. So I
Ah,
watched this whole thing. I watched the whole thing, and there was this one guy, and he didn't want to ever be associated with another, have a partner who worked in the airline business. I mean, this he was adamant about it. He didn't want it.
what?
They stayed away, and he focused on it. Guess what he manifested? The gal that he fell
That's
for was a stewardess or a flight attendant. And it's so be careful what you focus on. You don't want to
yes,
ever focus on what you don't want. You want to only focus on what you do want,
yes,
because you'll bring that bad baby. You'll
yes,
bring that bad boy right in. Yeah.
yes.
Oh
Oh my,
my.
that is beautiful. That is
Oh,
so
thank
true.
you, Gemma. Yeah, thank you and welcome as a new member.
Oh,
I appreciate you. Yeah.
nice.
Frog just leapt across my mat on the well. I don't know. I think that's kind of good luck, don't you?
It absolutely is. And she has a red dragon has an affinity to the elemental world. They talk to her all the time. I
Oh,
think
I
it's
know they do.
amazing.
You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Yep.
Uh,
So Linda says, white butterflies have been landing on me. What is this?
what is this? This is a
Wow.
spirit. Definitely a spirit. Has someone
It definitely is. Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
I'm getting someone recent well, it may not be a recently passed someone or a pet. Me. Well, let's see. Let's see what we find.
Well, you
Oh,
know that they definitely are that it's a transformation when you're becoming a butterfly from being a caterpillar. So it could be
mm-hmm.
soul growth,
I
pure.
love
It's
that.
pure as
Yeah.
light. White as light. Um,
Some
yeah,
hidden
let's see what the
connection.
cards say. I think it's a, I know you do too. I think you think it's a great thing, Linda, that you're seeing that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I,
love it.
it's beautiful.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it is.
Okay.
I think it's, and that's how spirit talks to us through everything
Mhm.
around us and what we
Yep,
notice.
absolutely.
It does mean something, right?
Mhm.
So, like when stuff like that happens to me, I always look up meaning of spiritual meaning of a white butterfly. What if
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it means
yeah.
on you? I mean, it's the only
Be
way we.
grateful. It
Oh,
says
look
be
at
grateful.
that.
And it also saying perhaps you're more creative than you think you are, Linda. It could be that too. Because look at it's
Oh,
interesting because these aren't butterflies, but look at all the white flowers. They kind of
yeah,
look like they're butterflies, don't they?
they do.
I know. It's awesome. You feel
That
awesome
is.
and amazing. That's good, Linda. Yeah,
I
good.
love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the Ten of Cups again. So this is
Oh,
one of the
wow.
best cards in
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
Divine love, harmony. I just feel that your spirit team, somebody on your spirit team is showing you that you
Mhm.
are loved and cared for. You're a beautiful soul. Um, I got which one came first? Oh, okay, compassion is the warmth of the soul. Give it to others and yourself. It's
Ah.
bringing you like that that personal hug feeling. It brings you happiness. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and a harmonious relationships.
Hmm.
And then I got freedom. Freedom comes from inner liberation. And then I got
Mm.
harmony is the beautiful melody in relationships. I just think you have this beautiful spirit team that is uh, showing you that life can be beautiful, that you're a beautiful soul, that
Mhm.
you can have more of those encounters
Uh-huh.
just by being. I mean, it's so cool when they show up
It
like that.
is. It is.
It's
I
so
love that when that
yeah,
happens.
me too.
I really do.
And then
Yeah.
I got new opportunities. Okay, it says declutter your life. That's what this Pisces is helping us remove
Uh-huh.
stuff, right? Release. a
Mm-hmm.
glimpse of a magical doorway. So
Ooh.
when I got that, it's like I just said to Red Dragon right before, she has an affinity with the elementals. I
Yeah.
think this is kind of something that is coming in for you, or you may have already um, have these experiences, and you may already do this. Um,
Yeah.
that a lot of us are, like I was saying earlier about spirit aligning on us onto our new path. We have more skills and abilities that are coming in. We're healers, you're mediums, you're psychics, you're intuitives. And it doesn't mean like you have to be on a show and talking to people or anything like that, but that is powerful in your day-to-day, moment-to-moment life.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It
Absolutely.
really is.
It is
Yeah.
cool. She said, I need a hug for sure. Allie, maybe you remember the reunion I was able to go to because she wasn't able to go see her family in Montana
Aw.
because she
Aw.
was unable to. But now she's decluttering. So she's doing the other work she's supposed to be doing now.
Yeah.
Get the
Virgo.
start. You
That's a
can,
Virgo.
yeah.
They'll have
Yeah.
you cleaning the closets and the drawers.
Uh, that's right. That's right. Um, thanks, Linda. Thank you,
And that's
dear.
good because when we clean, right, and we give stuff away, we make room
Make
for
room
the
for
things,
more to come in.
yeah,
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
prefer, right? Mom,
Absolutely.
MSD, mom is good. Well, you
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I
Meanwhile, can you do a financial read? Sure, honey.
yeah,
Sure. Glad to hear
and
mom's doing okay.
yes, she's
Yeah.
she's amazing.
She is. She is
You're
amazing.
amazing.
I know. Everybody who doesn't know him, Steve, his mom is in her 90s and she sometimes gets up and dances. I mean, she's the coolest thing. And he is such a good son, honestly. You really are him, Steve.
He takes
You
care of his mama, man. It's so
are. I
cool.
know. That is
Beautiful.
nice. Uh-huh.
Such a beautiful soul.
Yep.
Money MSD.
So the first card I get, M. Steve, is risk and reward because I get an apple, and an apple is either risk or reward, and I think you're teetering on the brink. It's hard to take a risk, but with a risk there comes the reward. I have a situation in my own life where I was needing to make a huge payment to a place, and I didn't know how I was ever going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And something showed up out of the blue and took care
Mm-hmm.
of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I had no idea it was going to happen. So
Wow.
I'm sitting here to cut something out and let go. I don't know if that is to let go of worry over your finances,
Mm-hmm.
if it's to cut out something that would free up some of your bills. So
Mm-hmm.
there's something there. And it says a lot of self-reflection is what you're going through right now, which makes a lot of sense because you're an elder caregiver for your
Mm-hmm.
mother and you're concerned about her and so on. But you can see through to the soul. That's how close your relationship is with mom, and what you're doing right now is will be rewarded. Is the way I feel. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what Ali said is if there is something in that really, because as she said that, I had got the five of cups, which is, what did I have it? Reversed. Okay, so it's still your mind, right? Your mind is worrying, you're doubting. This is available to everyone. We can
Hmm.
speak into existence what we prefer. Like Ali said, she didn't know how she was going to pay it. It just came in though, and that is going to happen for you because you got the four of cups.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that childhood card. Yeah.
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 Childhood and its familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing childhood memories, innocent joy, nostalgia. But I think it's so much more than that because you do care for your mom. It's
Mhm.
that is going to bring in beautiful blessings. And I got wisdom, like you know how to.
Yeah.
Wisdom comes from experience and reflection.
Yeah.
drop back into your heart, release the doubt during this Pisces eclipse, lunar eclipse. The full moons we release, and in an eclipse, you don't want to call in anything, but you do always want to have that vibration, that frequency around you of I'm abundant. I'm.
Yes.
I say this to myself every day. All the resources I require to thrive are always
Are
available.
available. Yeah. Yep.
And I just say things like that. I don't have a lot, but I don't want for anything either.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the freedom of truth, communicate honestly, be who you truly are, which I think you are that, and that's coming who you
Mm.
truly are with the family. It's going to
Yeah.
bring in your wisdom all together, is bringing in a blessing.
There you go. Yeah.
And it says, blessings are gifts from the universe, receive and share them. And that, and let us know, Steve, because I know that I feel you're going to be
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So his mom's 99 plus. She's almost 100 years old. Wow. That's amazing.
What?
And Swampy, the moon's about to burst, waiting on the eclipse. I bet it is. It's like it's pregnant with possibility. There you
Yes, it is.
go.
It is out there. It's
There
going to
you
be
go.
cool.
So we got Maureen, and then we have Kim, and so we're going to finish up here. It's really wonderful. You need a general reading for the weekend.
Hi, Maureen.
Hmm.
Maureen.
You're going to go somewhere, Maureen? You were going to go on a trip, or you're going to do something this weekend? Is that
Whoa, Maureen.
Huh.
Yeah, it's yeah, and go slow this month. Don't rush.
Yeah.
Don't make rash decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, breathe, pause. If somebody is irritating you, take a breath, 10 breaths, whatever.
Yesterday I got 2 days ago, I read for a person in the chat, and I said, is there some lady you had an argument with? I mean, that's what came up. And she's like, no, that's not. The next day she said, I met that lady you told me about.
Oh, Lord.
I thought that was funny. Yeah. So Maureen, you're going to get some clarity, whatever you do for this weekend. You're going to be able to see and be clear about either what's going on with you or someone else, or where you want to go, what you want to do. The clarity is coming because you're holding the lantern, and you're just going to have to lift it up a little bit more to be able to see. The next one is recognition. And I love this because she's holding on to herself. Recognize that you have to take care of yourself and that you're the most important person to you. And it's not selfish, and it's nothing wrong with it. It's what we all have to do to live. And the last one I have is beautiful because it reminds me of a place you can have your picture taken, and behind you, it's angel wings. Have you ever seen that? It's like on a wall, and you can stand up, and your picture is there.
That's so cool.
You are an earth angel, my dear, and you are growing exponentially in what it is that you're doing here and in helping others. So thank you, dear.
That is so cool. Yeah, Red Dragon said there is a sense of something this way cometh. There really is, Red. That's about the snap point.
We are. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, Maureen, well, you got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, abundance of love, and I'm getting self-love too, and resources, right? And it's not just resources like money and currency and material things. It's having the right thoughts, the right beliefs that bring those things to you too. And you have a huge heart, so you already do that. And then I got trust your intuition, the universe guides you. And resilience is your source of strength in challenges. So if something is, and there we go with the full moon again.
Yeah.
If something's really getting to you, because this is the build up. We're on the 4th. The full moon is on the 7th.
Yeah.
when we build up, the closer we get, the more tension it feels like. And the
Mhm.
day before the full moon, Uranus stations retrograde. Not that
Wow.
that's bad. I mean, it's
Yeah.
going to bring
Yeah.
in more clarity eventually,
Mhm.
but that's a big planet stopping, and then that big moon coming in. So don't put. That's why I'm saying don't push.
Yeah.
Don't don't upset yourself. Go with the flow. Here we go. Look how cool that is.
She's
Where?
taking a trip to see her heart daughter, who is enduring a breakup. And so these make sense to me because it's
Okay.
you having to hold the space for her. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Makes
Yeah. Because
sense.
it
Yeah.
says, go with the flow, relax and trust, accept what is happening. And you see, this is like the
Yeah.
mama, and there's like the baby dolphin. So you're going to
Yep.
help hang out with your daughter and help her get through
Yeah.
this. It's difficult. And it
Yeah.
is, it's a breakup during an
Oh,
eclipse.
I know. No.
It's
Yeah.
not easy for
No, it's
anybody.
for anybody.
That's, I mean, she's blessed to have you coming
Yep.
in
Yep.
and helping her.
Absolutely.
Red dragon.
So you just have a minute. What happened? Something just fall?
Yeah, cats are fighting, I
Oh,
think.
the cats. Okay.
What's the problem? We got three cats. Two at the door, one on the bed. I don't know what. There's a
It's a
meeting.
cat house.
There's a meeting I wasn't invited to.
You weren't invited. Oh, that's funny.
They're hilarious. I mean, this is
Oh,
funny.
all
This one
right.
never sleeps on my bed. This is the second time today she's come on my bed. So
Wow.
because we're having like huge solar storms, Schumann
Yeah.
resonance off the chart. Even and the animals can feel it. Like if you feel a little edgy, like I felt all kind
Mhm.
of hyper all day. I have to
Yeah.
breathe in and talking to myself and getting through it. But we're gonna get through this month,
We will.
and it's gonna be. Um, it's as everything uncovers and unfolds, we're really going to be in a much better place.
Absolutely. So you
Mm.
got some interesting cards here, my friend. You got
Feel it.
experience, and you're outside, you're walking in
Well,
nature, and you're experiencing. And each time you experience, you become more and more connected to those nature spirits and those
mhm,
elementals that surround you.
mhm,
And you, I got the card for aloneness. It doesn't say loneliness, though. It's
mm,
like if you are comfortable with being alone outside, let's say, or living on walking the earth, and so it's a positive card. The last
mm,
card again is friendliness. And look at this because it's September and what happens in September, maybe not in Georgia, but uh, the colors change. And
mhm.
you're ready for this particular season to come in. And it just says be friendly to the next season that's making its way to you.
Aw. Yeah,
Yeah.
she is. She's definitely a steward of the land where she is.
Uh huh. Wow.
Definitely,
Yeah,
and
I
that
agree
just
with her.
keeps talking to her. Bring look. Insight. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude, and you do that. And there's a lot going on around you all the time. And adventure, very adventurous. Adventure is
Uh-huh.
the path to new worlds, and you're on that. You do that. And then I got the King of Cups. So emotionally balanced, you and maybe another. Because I got the Wheel of Fortune too.
Oh,
So that's a nice combo
it
there.
is.
Yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
And, of course, there's always change, but this is, somebody who's authentically in their heart and knows how
Yeah.
um, to exist from that space. And then I thought this was pretty cool because look at all the critters, all the animals. There's a
Oh, look at that.
owl here, and this is what you see all these animals that you talk to all the time. bathe in cosmic love, soak up the wisdom.
Beautiful. And
Yeah.
that's what she does.
Yes,
She
she
has,
does.
frog spirit come by, and she has,
Yeah.
bird spirits. Yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
amazing. It's
It
always.
is. It is.
She's
Well,
always
Val, I
outside.
had a great time with you, my friend, and everybody that's been here. Thank you so much, and the moderators as well. And yeah, everybody, hang in there. They used to say, "Hang in there, Friday's coming." Hang in there, the eclipses are coming. So, thank you, Val. Thank you
Thank
very
you. Thank
much.
you for
All right,
having me. Love you all. Be safe
love
out
you
there.
guys. Yep. Bye bye.